Hey guys, Sean here from Tesla Family. I'm about to drive my Model 3 into Washington, D.C. and see a show at the 930 Club. I'm excited to see X-Ambassadors live. It should be a really good show. I'm a big fan. So what does this have to do with Tesla? Well, I have Tesla insurance. It's cheaper than my previous insurance provider, but that's because I get my premium adjusted by my Tesla safety score. And one of the safety factors that affects my score is late night driving. The show will probably not be over with until closer to 11 p.m. That means I'm going to be having a late night drive home and will probably lower my safety score. In this video, I'm going to share with you my safety score before the concert. Then I'll share my Tesla safety score following the late night trip home, how it impacted the score for that trip, how that impacts the safety score over the entire day, and then how that day impacts my Tesla safety score over the previous 30 days, which is what affects my Tesla Premium. Finally, I'll share with you how my Tesla Premium is expected to change based on just this one late night drive home. All right, let's go. Alright everyone, here we go with the video. Before we jump into the details of the late night driving impact associated with my trip down to watch a show at the 930 Club, I just wanted to show real quick, there were two videos that I've already created on Tesla insurance, so if you are interested in adding Tesla insurance, these are two videos you could definitely check out for more information. This first video here, I talk about switching to Tesla insurance from my previous insurance company, and also talking about how Tesla insurance can insure non-Teslas as well, talking about my savings of over $50 per month by switching to Tesla insurance. Also made a video of a Tesla insurance deep dive talking about my first 18 months of having Tesla insurance and how I am now saving over $75 a month. So an increase there since the first video I created. In this video, I show you month by month my Tesla safety score and how my premium changes based on that score, along with the worst safety score day each month and why that particular day had a bad safety score. Click on the link above to check this one out. Alright, let's get into Tesla insurance and late night driving. I'm just going to do a quick overview. I'm not really going to be talking about all the details of Tesla insurance. Of course, check out those first two videos for more information. This is a snapshot from my Tesla app. Specifically here, late night driving is one of the safety factors associated with Tesla insurance, and late night driving is a risk-weighted proportion of the driving time, measured in seconds actually, between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Drive sessions that span 2 days will apply to the day the trip ends. Another snapshot from my Tesla app on a different tab here shows driving tips. So Tesla says that for late night driving, avoid driving late at night between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. when possible to reduce the likelihood of a dangerous driving environment. So all the data that Tesla's collected over the years has shown that driving during those hours is a more riskier drive time with probably more incidents of accidents occurring between those hours. So that is why Tesla has added late night driving as a safety factor. A little bit more about late night driving. This is from the Tesla website. So it's actually defined as the number of seconds you spend driving at night. Again, this is for 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. divided by the number of seconds you spend driving total during the day and night. Due to the variable risk level associated with driving during each late night hour, each hour is weighted differently, and driving at each hour will affect your safety score differently. So just giving an example here, driving at 10 p.m. will not affect your safety score as heavily as driving at 2 a.m. We'll show you the different weights here very, very soon in the video. Tesla capture late night driving seconds at 15.2% of the total driving seconds you do for a day. Even if you only drive at night, they're going to cap you at 15.2%. I guess that's the probably prevent your safety score from bombing out. I should also mention that I'm on Tesla Insurance version 2.0, but there is a 2.1 out there, and it has a more accurate assessment of your future collision based on over 30 billion miles of driving data. The main update to 2.1 is that they updated late night driving to be risk weighted between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. So I don't have that version yet. I'm still being scored on 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. And the availability of the safety factors will vary on your Tesla vehicle's infotainment hardware. So I have a 2018 Tesla Model 3. It does have the updated full self-driving computer version 3. However, it doesn't have the new AMD Ryzen processor like the newer cars that are being made today. Alright, here we are talking about the different risk weights for the time of day for Safety Score 2.0. We can see here that your lowest risk weight is between 10 and 11 p.m. and it increases every single hour right through 2 a.m. where your risk at between 2 and 3 a.m. has a risk weight of 1.0, so the highest weight. And then for some reason between 3 and 4 a.m. The risk comes down quite substantially, actually the second lowest risk weight. Maybe that's to help with anyone who works really early in the morning to not get dinged so bad. I'm not going to go into this too detailed, but I wanted to flash in front of you how Tesla determines the safety score. Basically, they calculate a predicted collision frequency based on a static number multiplied by each of the individual weighted safety factors. And then they take that number multiplied by two other static numbers here at the bottom to produce your safety score. And just noting here that the daily safety score is not impacted by the number of miles that you drive. They combine the daily safety scores up to 30 of them in a row, so 30 days in a row, into a mileage weighted average to calculate the aggregated safety score. Alright, so here we are in the parking lot near the 930 Club, just before the doors open, right around 6 p.m. here. Again, this is X Ambassadors, their Townie North American tour. Alright, so here's my safety score as we sit in the parking lot at the 930 Club before the concert, a 97. You can see that's pretty safe driving, not quite a 100. I've got a couple forward collision warnings and a bit of unsafe following that has impacted my score over the previous 30 days. Taking a look at the daily details, all of my driving for the day leading up to the concert was a perfect score of 100. No dings at all. And I owe that a lot to doing the large majority of my driving with full self-driving supervised. And just wanted to cover some of these indicators here. Obviously, red means you're doing something that's unsafe, and if you continue to do that, it will increase your premium. Yellow means it is less safe. An example here on my current safety score, an average of 13.2 forward collision warnings per 1,000 miles driven. Improvements will reduce my premium, and then of course all the greens here for my safe driving that helps reduce my premium. Okay, so amazing show from X Ambassadors. Here's just a quick picture that I took from the balcony at the 930 Club. Just a great viewing angle here of the entire concert for me and the family. All right, good show here at the 930 Club in Washington, D.C. X Ambassadors hit it out of the park. It's 10:52 p.m. We're going to head home, and let's see what safety score says by the time we get home, which probably won't be till close to midnight, actually. Maybe 11:45 or so. See how much safety score gets dinged here. We had a perfect score on the way down. Okay, we are home from the concert. Let's take a look at the trip info. We started our drive at 10:56 p.m. and we got home at 11:49 p.m. So the entire drive was during late night driving. You can see that's indicated here on the Tesla app, late night driving. And you can see here that Tesla does track your autopilot sessions or your sessions using full self-driving supervised. I drove for 48 minutes and 49 seconds on full self-driving with only the last couple of minutes here at the end of the trip of manual driving in the neighborhood. So for the entire trip, you can see here that I drove 26 miles home and 26 of those miles were on autopilot. So I showed you I had a 100 score before the concert. Look what happened here. Score down to 92 following the drive home. So we lost 8 safety score points here just by driving home after 10 p.m. And we can see here on the Tesla app that I'm getting a red indicator, and I've maxed out the percentage of driving seconds here at the 15.2 that Tesla has for a maximum. So for the daily score, it was a 92, but taking a look at the tally of all of my driving throughout the entire day, 10% of my driving actually was late night driving. And you can see for the entire day I did 72 miles of driving, and 67 of those were on full self-driving supervised. And for my 30-day safety score impact, I started with a 97, and that late night driving trip back home brought me down by 1 point. Now I'm down to a 96. We can see that's reflected here over the 30 days at 0.7% of my driving seconds for the entire 30 days were late night driving. And you could imagine that if I continue to do that, it probably would continue to drop my safety score down at least 1 point for each time I drive late at night. What's kind of neat is you can find out more information here on the late night driving by hitting the downward arrow. It shows you all the different times over the previous 30 days where you did do late night driving. And we're going to wrap up the video here with showing you my Tesla insurance premium impact. So with that 97, my Tesla insurance premium was $118.07 per month to insure the Model 3, and that's based on the 97 score. But going forward, if I don't improve my safety score, that's going to bump my premium up here to $124.68 per month, and that's based on 20,000 miles of driving annually and an increase of $661 per month in the premium. So not a whole lot. It's I guess we could say here, cost of a double scoop of ice cream or a big fancy coffee per month. But, that's the impact of just a single late night driving event. You can imagine that doing a lot more late night driving could really impact your Tesla safety score. So if you're a night shift worker or someone who typically does a lot of late night driving, just be prepared that late night driving will likely impact your Tesla insurance premium.
Thanks for watching the video. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to Tesla Family channel for free here on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you soon. We really appreciate all of our subscribers and anyone who watches our videos. Thank you very much. Check out more of our content linked on the end screen of this video and on the videos, shorts, and playlists tab of my YouTube channel. If you are on social media, follow us on X and like us on Facebook.